Hello, management learners. I am Teacher Juban. Together, let us discover the world of organization and management. Last time, we all learned in you the business environment, the environmental forces, and the environmental scanning. Today, we will tackle the forms of business organization. Are you ready? Grab your modules. Here we go. In today's lesson, you will differentiate the various forms of business organization. Time for your tour test. Number 1. Let's review the topics that we discussed last time. Let's see if you can still recall them. They work as a link between business and final consumer. Letter A, political environment. Letter B, market intermediaries. Letter C, competitors. Letter D, suppliers. Answer, market intermediaries. Number 2. There are persons who supply raw materials and required components of the company. Letter A, political environment. Letter B, market intermediaries. Letter C, competitors. Letter D, suppliers. Answer, suppliers. Great! Task unlocked. Forms of business organization. Business organization, an entity formed for the purpose of carrying a commercial enterprise. Major forms are sole proprietorship, partnership, corporation. Modified corporate form is cooperative. Sole proprietorship. It is owned and managed by a single individual. Owners has full control over the business. Example, sari-sari stores and cafeterias. Here are some advantages and disadvantages of sole proprietorship. Advantages: ease of entry and exit. A sole proprietorship requires no formal charter and is inexpensive to form and dissolve. Full ownership and control. The owner has full control, reaps all profits, and bears all losses. Tax savings. Sole proprietorship tax is less than corporation. Disadvantages: unlimited liability. Full responsibility and accountability is handled by the owner. Limitations in raising capital. Resources is limited to the asset of owners. Lack of continuity. Upon death or retirement of owner, the proprietorship ceases to exist. Next is partnership. Partnership is an organization owned and managed by two or more persons who agreed upon the partnership agreement. Example, restaurants. Partnership has two types. Number 1, general partnership. General partnership has unlimited liabilities. Number 2, limited partnership. Limited partnership has limited liabilities. Here are some advantages and disadvantages of partnership. We have 4 advantages of partnership. Number 1, ease of formation. Forming a partnership may require relatively little effort and low start-up costs. Number 2, additional sources of capital. Partnership has the financial resources of several individuals. Number 3, management base. Partnership has broader management expertise than sole proprietorship. Number 4, tax implication. Partnership, like proprietorship, does not pay any income tax. Disadvantages. We have 3 disadvantages of partnership. Number 1, unlimited liability. General partners have unlimited liability. Number 2, lack of continuity and difficulty of transferring ownership. That is under Article 1828 to 1830 of the Civil Code of the Philippines under dissolution of partnership. Number 3, limitations in raising capital. Partnership have problems in raising capital. Corporation. Corporation is an artificial being created by law and is a legal entity separate and distinct from its owners. Example, Meralco, Jollibee. Here are some advantages and disadvantages of corporation. Advantages. Number 1, limited liabilities. Shareholders are liable only to the extent of their investment. Number 2, unlimited life or ease of transferring ownership. Continue to exist even after the death of the owners. Number 3, ability to raise capital. Corporations can raise capital through the sale of securities and bonds. Disadvantages. Number 1, time and cost of formation. Registration for SEC may be costly and time-consuming. Number 2, regulation. Corporations are subject to greater government regulations. Number 3, taxes. Corporations are subject to 2 income tax. First, the corporation, and second, to the owners upon receiving their dividends. Cooperatives. Cooperatives, referred to as co-op, is a limited liability business that can be organized for profit or not for profit. Example is the Card Back Incorporated and the Kulit Multipurpose Cooperative. Here are some advantages and disadvantages of cooperative. Advantages. Number 1, easy to form. Number 2, service motive. Members are provided with better goods and services at reasonable price. Number 3, democratic management. Cooperative society is managed by the elected members from among themselves. Disadvantages. Number 1, inefficient management. Cooperative is managed by the members only. Number 2, lack of secrecy. Cooperative does not maintain secrecy. Affairs of the society are openly discussed in meetings. In conclusion, major forms of business organizations are sole proprietorship, partnership, corporations. Minor form of business organization is cooperatives. The various forms of business organization have their own unique advantages and disadvantages. Each form fits certain type of situation. Alright, are you having fun? Let's have your task number 2. Choose the best answer from the given choices. Question number 1. It is owned and managed by a single individual. Letter A, sole proprietorship. Letter B, partnership. Letter C, corporation. And letter D, cooperative. Answer, sole proprietorship. Good job! Question number 2. It is owned and managed by 2 or more persons who agreed upon the partnership agreement. Letter A, sole proprietorship. Letter B, partnership. Letter C, corporation. And letter D, cooperative. Answer, partnership. That's great! Give it up. Question number 3. Is an artificial being created by law who has the right to own and the right to sell. Letter A, sole proprietorship. Letter B, partnership. Letter C, corporation. Letter D, cooperative. Answer, corporation. Amazing! Question number 4. It is a type of business organization where it is related to socio-economic. Letter A, sole proprietorship. Letter B, partnership. Letter C, corporation. And letter D, cooperative. Answer, Cooperative. Nice job! Question number 5 is a type of partnership where the liabilities are unlimited. Letter A, general partnership. Letter B, limited partnership. Letter C, sole proprietorship. Or letter D, corporation. Answer, general partnership. Great work! For your home activity, list down some business enterprises within your community. Then, identify what form of business organization are they. Management learners, I hope that you have fun on the management tour. Today, we differentiate the various forms of business organization, their advantage and disadvantages. There is more to come on the organization and management. Stay tuned for more. Watch out for our next episode. See you next meeting.